Hi everyone, welcome to day 8 of our 25 Dies of Christmas series. Tonight we're going to be making the In a World Full of Reindeer Be a Rudolph card, and we're going to get to use our glitter snow again. I would love that. So first I am going to show you what I did on the cards. We used our largest size of the torn edge rectangles, the slimline and the A2 size. And I cut out a piece of black paper. The slimline is 8.5 by 3.5. I cut it out in black, and then the A2 is 4.25 by 5.5. And then I glued those down on my base. Then I cut the rectangles out in kind of a charcoal gray color. Now we're going to glue those down. And I've already done most of the A2 size card so that I can have time to show you the glitter snow again, because the glitter snow takes quite a while and you want your card to be relatively dry when you start it. So we're just going to glue this down just like this. And then just like the video the other night, I'm going to tear some more paper because I like torn paper, whether I use a die to do it or I use my hands. Let me see how far I tore the original one down. Okay. And this is shimmery paper. I wanted it a little bit shimmery to look like snow. I just hold my finger there and kind of tear. And then when you're tearing paper, if you tear it like this, you're going to get a wider edge. If you tear it closer and use your fingers to guide it, you're going to get a smaller edge. Kind of like I did right there. Okay, let's glue this guy down. Right there. And then on my original card, I had taken my glitter snow before I did anything else and did all of the edges, just because it's hard to get the edges when you have all of those pieces on there. So just get the edges a little bit. However thick you want it. If you have not ordered this product yet from us, you really should. It's so much fun, ha ha ha. I know, you guys are thinking, she's not funny. That's what my kids tell me all the time. You're not funny, Mom. We like to get through stuff with laughter in our house, and kids are either always saying, you're not funny, or you guys joke too much. They really know we're funny. And you know your 16-year-old's starting to grow up when he starts to laugh at your jokes. Lately, he's been laughing. I think we've got him to laugh like 3 times. Okay, just do the edges a little bit like that. Then I went with a light coat and just smeared it kind of all over down here. Just wherever. I don't want it completely covered. I just want it to look like the snow's been disturbed a little. Because after all, our reindeer are going to be walking across it. Okay, set this aside for a minute. Then And I did that before I did the stars or the trees or anything because I wanted it to dry a little while I'm working on the top part of the card. These, I cut stars out in the same charcoal gray that I did the torn rectangle. They're not actually stars, they're the little sparkly pieces off of our fireworks die. But for tonight, they're stars. And then just spread them wherever. I think I cut 2 sets out. Because I want a lot of stars in my sky. I already put the stars on the A2 size card. Oh, that one didn't have any adhesive on it. My adhesive sheets are getting thin. But if you know anything about me, you know that I will scrape every last little bit of adhesive off of something. I'm Dutch, I have to get my money's worth. We're gonna have a super starry sky. Need that one. I think that's good, and I think I can finally throw that sheet away. Okay, and then I took the yellow ink pad and used my fingers once again and just swirled over the star. Oh, that one's didn't have enough adhesive on it. Let's put a little dot on it. Why do I use my fingers and not a blending brush? I don't know. Probably because when I started doing this stuff, there was no such thing as a blending brush, and it's just what I'm used to. And we got another that needs some adhesive on it. See, that's what I get for trying to use the last little bit on that sheet. If you're doing it with your finger and not a brush, you want to swirl it around so that you can't see your fingerprints on your card. Oops. And this step you also want to do before you put anything else down, so that nothing is interfering with your putting the ink on there and making the stars glow. There we go. That one's kind of close to the edge of the snow, so. Wipe my finger off a minute. Okay, then the next step is my little trees. I already put them on the A2 card, you can see. Those are from our woodland pine trees. I use the smallest size and the medium size. And I cut the large out too, but I'm saving that for another project. Okay. On the A2 card, I put 2 trees up higher and 1 in the front because you have the reindeer going up, so if you put this one in the back, it would cover most of the tree. On the slimline, I put all 3 of them towards the top of the snow. There. Oh, the trees I also inked with a little bit of brown ink. When you're inking and using the glitter snow, be careful what ink you use. You want something that's going to be able to hold up to the wetness of the glitter snow. As you can see right here on Rudolph's Tufts, I did not use the correct ink, even a few of the other reindeer. So it kind of bled. And that was probably because I was rubbing it too much too. Okay, we have our trees on now. Now we're going to go to our title that says, "In a world full of reindeer, be a Rudolph." This is a title that I intended to make this year, but I couldn't get it right. I wasn't happy with it, so I put it off, and we will be making this for the next season. Now I do have it all done and ready though. So I guess you're getting another preview for next season. Nothing wrong with that. It gives you something to look forward to, right? Hold on a minute, I gotta find my pin for my glue. I think I let it sit open a little too long. And I'm just adding a little bit of extra glue where I don't see adhesive. Because again, I was using the very end of my adhesive, of some of my adhesive sheets, trying to get them used up and out of my drawer. When I do my cards at home, I don't usually use my adhesive sheets. That's just for your benefit, so that you don't have to sit here and watch me gluing everything. So at home, I do glue all my pieces down. There's quite a few spots on this that I don't think are going to stick. And our title's important. We want it to stick down. And did you notice the title? We have both in the longer title that will work on slimline cards and one that will work on A2. You're going to start seeing a lot more titles like that from us. And if you don't get the title stuck down all the way, remember you're going to be putting glitter snow on it, and that will act as an adhesive a little bit too. Okay, so we have both cards at the same point now, except I did not put glitter snow on this one before I put the trees on. So we will do that really quick, and then probably hop back to the slimline to show you my little reindeer. I love those little reindeer. The reindeer and the little sleigh are off of our December month combo. If you haven't seen those, all for the entire 2020 year, every year we're in, every month we released the next month's words. Like in December of last year, we released January. November, we released December's words, but let me show you. This is what our month combo for December looked like, and we have the little sleigh and reindeer. It says December, and December a little bit smaller, and then DEC, and then 25th. We used this on the Santa's Belt card the other day, for those of you that watched that one. But now that we are in December, we have all of the months done, and all of them come with some kind of little bonus, like December's was a little reindeer. And I think as the months went by, I was really liking all the little shapes that I could add to the months, so I started adding more and more. Okay. This one we have to go back and add some glitter snow onto the trees. And I don't know why I'm doing both cards at once, because nobody wants to sit here and watch me glitter snow both cards. Or maybe you do, who knows? Hopefully you're having as much fun watching me do it as I am doing it. I want a little bit thicker here. Put it a little thicker on the other card. Okay. We got to put a little bit on the trees. And before I put my reindeer down, I'm going to put some on the words too. You have to make it look like it's snowing everywhere, right? I guess it doesn't snow everywhere. I'm a Michigan girl, born and raised. I'm not used to thinking about not having snow on Christmas or around Christmas time. Although here we still don't have any snow on the ground. Getting kind of close to Christmas. Better hurry up with our snow. For those of you that don't live in a climate where you have snow, yes, I'm wishing for snow. That's the way we do it in Michigan. We hope and pray for snow before Christmas. And then once January rolls around, everybody says, okay, I'm sick of this snow. No more snow. Except for my kids who would play in snow all year long. And our dog, he loves going outside and playing in snow with the kids. He loves it when they throw snowballs and he catches them. Well, he did. He's a little old now. I don't know how he'll be this winter in the snow. And I am only going to do this word on this slimline one. I'm not going to make you watch me do the word on the other one. Plus, I don't want to go over a half an hour again and have to post in 2 videos. I don't know how close I am to that right now, but I suppose I can finish the word later. You guys get the idea. You just kind of fill it in so it looks like there's snow. And then I also just took this and went kind of like that to make it look like snow was coming down a little. Very lightly, not very much. Plus, this really helps for all of you that goof like me and accidentally get glitter snow everywhere. It just makes it look like snow's coming down. All right, let's do our little sleigh and our reindeer. Put the sleigh way over by this edge. And then what I did on this card with the reindeer is I put all the reindeer straight, like they were walking in the snow. The back layer of reindeer, I just put adhesive on. And put them in the back. The front layer of reindeer, I put some pop dots on them to give it a little dimension. And then I only put the pop dots on their body. Their feet, I mushed down into the snow. Where is Rudolph? Where did my Rudolph go? He's somewhere around here. I made Rudolph because of the title. It's kind of saying, you know, be a little bit different like Rudolph. So I made Rudolph, wherever he's at, a little bit lighter color for this card. Then on the other card where I have lighter deer, I made him a little darker. Right there, and I use my smallest pop dots that I have on these little reindeer. I think my Rudolph might be on the other side with my A2 reindeer. He's hanging out with the other Rudolph. Now on the A2 card, you can spread the reindeer out a little bit because there is more room. I'm sorry, not the A2, the slimline. On the slimline, you can spread them out. The A2, the room's a little more cramped, so you have to put them a little closer together. Okay. Oh, I found Rudolph. He's right there. And with these deer, I took the Tim Holtz gathered twigs, and I did their antlers. And then in my original card, I did their hoofs, but there's really no need for it because you're going to cover them with snow. I did their hoofs before I decided to use glitter snow on this card. I think it needed some glitter snow though. Okay, there's our little Rudolph. Then don't have one of my fancy little red gel pens, so let's see how it... You gotta make his nose red. And then if I had a red ink pad here, I could put a little red glow around it. I did on the original card. Put a little bit of yellow and then I put some red. Now let's talk about the difference between this card and the A2. Like I said, the A2, there wasn't a whole lot of room. So I put my sled down, then I put the reindeer, a few of them walking and then slowly going up in the air. By the time I got to Rudolph, he's 2 pop dots thick. Some of the ones in the beginning have like the thinner pop dots, and I went to the thicker just to make them look like they were flying off more. Then my son was very upset that there was no Santa in the sleigh. So just to make him happy, because we really don't have a Santa, I'm gonna have to fix that, but we have our little Santa from our ugly sweater. So I am going to put him right in the sleigh just for my baby. And you get the idea of what I did with this card. I really don't think that you need to finish watching me do this, but what the heck, it's so much fun. Just make their little hoofs look like they're walking in the snow. And then when I get done with this part, it's a little thick, I'll go fix that. Then I'm going to put some snow along the bottom edge and sneak a little snow on the hoofs of the back reindeer and the sleigh, and then you're done. Check my time again. I might be over my time. Well, I'm almost over. We have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes to try to finish this so we can get it all in one video. Can we do it? So quiet in here. Okay, we're gonna call that good for tonight. You get the idea. Hope you enjoyed. What night are we on? Night 8 of our 25 Days of Christmas. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like our channel and subscribe so that you'll keep seeing our videos, and we will see you again tomorrow.